So after 2 years of grueling test cricket, we are now left with just two teams who will be playing for the Test Championship maze. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the two teams to be playing the World Test Championship final in this year 2023, it's India and Australia who will be clashing against each other at the Kennington Oval in London from today. So this championship, it started from 2021 and it is going to end this time of the year. And so it was Australia who took the top spot in the points table, followed by India at the second position, and these two teams are now clashing against each other for the Test Championship race. And remember, the last time in the inaugural WTC final, it was India who played against New Zealand, but New Zealand were too hot to handle during that time, and eventually it was New Zealand who won the inaugural WTC final 2021. So time has changed, things have changed, and now Rohit Sharma will be leading Team India this time round for the WTC final, and on the other hand, Pat Cummins, the Australian skipper, will be leading Australia to clinch glory in the World Test Championship. So let's take a look at how India and Australia fared in the road to the finals of WTC 2023. So India played a 5-match away test series against England in England, and Virat Kohli was the then skipper for India, and India were leading 2-1, and suddenly a COVID pandemic outbreak and the 5th match had to be postponed to next year. And so when next year came, by that time Virat Kohli had resigned as the Indian Test captain and Rohit Sharma was the Indian captain, but due to his injury it was Bumrah who took over as captain in the 5th Test match. And eventually England had won the game and the series was leveled to all. And after that, India came home, New Zealand came for a 2-match test series. India won the test series 1-0, and then India versus South Africa in South Africa, and India lost the series 1-2. And after that, India played a home series against Sri Lanka and they won it 2-0 before they went to Bangladesh for an away test series where they clinched the series 2-0, and then it was up to the Border Gavaskar Trophy in India. India had to play Australia for a 4-match test series and India won the contest 2-1, and with this India booked a place in the finals of WTC 2023, and that is for second consecutive time. And coming to Australia's road to WTC final, they played the Ashes at home and won it comfortably 4-0. Then they had a very grueling test series in Pakistan and Australia won the series 1-0, and then they went to Sri Lanka as well, and in Sri Lanka they did not lose the test series, they leveled the test series 1-1. Then they played South Africa at home, winning the series by 2-0, and then defeating West Indies at home 2-0 before losing to India in an away Border Gavaskar Trophy 1-2. And that did not matter because Australia finished at the top of the points table in the WTC 2021-23 cycle. And so taking a look at the squad for India for this WTC final, you can take a look at the squad over here, and already India have been hit by a lot of injuries before the start of the final. Starting with Rishabh Pant, the wicketkeeper batsman for India, then KL Rahul getting injured in the IPL, Bumrah is out for action for a long time now, and Shreyas Iyer also picking up an injury that also did not allow him to play in the IPL. And then coming to the Australia's test squad for the WTC final, they have a pretty good looking squad, but then a last moment injury to Josh Hazlewood has ruled him out of the final, and so Michael Nesser has been named as the replacement for Josh Hazlewood. And so Ravi Shastri, the former Indian coach, has predicted his playing 11 for Team India, and he has named KS Bharat as the wicketkeeper in the starting 11 instead of Ishan Kishan, and he also picked up both the spinners Ravi Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja. And on the other hand, Ricky Ponting, he has predicted the 11 for Australian team, and you can see there is no place for Nesser. Instead, it will be Pat Cummins pairing up with Mitchell Starc and Scott Boland for the finals. So what is your playing 11 for India and Australia for the WTC final? Type in the comments below and let me know about it. And so taking a look at some of the stats of this cycle, WTC 21-23, Nathan Lyon leads the bowling charts in this cycle with the highest number of wickets, crossing 80 wickets during this cycle. And for India, it is Ravi Ashwin who leads the charts for India with 61 wickets in this cycle. And on the batting charts, it's Usman Khawaja for Australia doing a lot of runs for Australia in this cycle. And Cheteshwar Pujara, he's the man for India who has done the bulk of scoring in this WTC cycle for India. And so guys, it's been 10 years since India have clinched an ICC trophy, and that was way back in 2013 when Dhoni was the captain and India had won the ICC Champions Trophy. And after that, India have come closer many times, but they could not put their hands on the ICC trophy. And so the last time also India had finished runners-up in the WTC final against New Zealand. So will this time India go on and clinch glory in the ICC Test Championship final to be played in Oval? Or will it be Australia who will be clinching the maiden WTC final 2023 and be crowned the champions of the ultimate test in history? So let's find out what happens in the next 5 days of this WTC final. And remember guys, if there is rain around in London, then there is a reserve day. So we have the 6th day as well. So any time lost, it can be made up on the 6th day. And also let me tell you, you can see the pitch over here. It's looking quite green, and you never know what Oval is going to offer for both teams, whether it's going to be spicy and bouncy wicket, or if the sun gets beating down, then the spinners will come into action later on day 4 and 5. We have to wait and see what happens in the test match starting today. So do stay tuned to my channel guys. I'll be bringing all the updates of the WTC final. Until then, sit back, relax and enjoy the WTC final 2023.